Support Wrestletalk!
Donate on Patreon. Hello and welcome to the Wrestletalk News. I'm Ollie Davis. Press the thumbs up. You know what it's like. You're hanging out with your best friends, having some beers, eating some stuffed crust margarita pizzas, and watching Total Divas. It's a great time had by all. But sometime after the 6th episode in a row, you suggest you watch something else. Maybe light-hearted comedy romp Batman Begins. But your friend's wife overrules you with yet another Total Divas episode. It's a universal frustration we're all familiar with. So spare a thought for WWE wrestler Sheamus, who when hanging out with his real-life best friend Rusev, and Lana wanted to rewatch an episode of Total Divas starring her, Sheamus's genuine reaction was unwittingly broadcast to the entire internet thanks to Rusev's live streaming.
I guess we're gonna rewatch the episode of Total Divas.
No, we're not watching that shit. We're not watching that anymore. I just sat through the episode.
You know?
Turn that man babyface right now. Sadly, it seems many agree with Sheamus's 5-star word review of the show, with the first episode of Total Divas Season 8 on E! This week drawing its lowest premiere number in the series' history. Only 454,000 people watched the new season's first episode, down 100,000 from Season 7's premiere, and way short of the show's original debut with 1.34 million viewers back in 2013. As WWE has told us throughout the years, when viewership's down, there's only one way out. No, not steadily building new stars that the audience get behind. Add an Undertaker to it. While we might have to wait a few years to see the dead man taking his real-life wife Michelle McCool to get her hair done on Total Divas, though, please happen one day, we won't have to wait much longer for his next in-ring return, as Taker vs Triple H will be happening at Super Showdown just 2 weeks from today. The feud's latest development came on this week's Raw, where to even the odds against Shawn Michaels being in Triple H's corner for the match, the dead man revealed he'll have his brother of destruction, Kane, in his. It was rumored last week that this would be to set up a huge Brothers of Destruction vs D-Generation X tag match at WWE's next Saudi Arabia show on the 2nd of November, Crown Jewel. And the latest Wrestling Observer newsletter has now confirmed that's the case, meaning Shawn Michaels is indeed coming out of one of the only unforced professional wrestling retirements that actually came to mean something. But at least he has a good reason. Money! Dave Meltzer writes, sources in WWE confirmed Super Showdown will set up the angle to lead to the tag match with Michaels coming out of retirement after 8 years in Saudi Arabia, a country that fascinatingly now generates more money per show for WWE than WrestleMania. The lucrative money deal is also believed to be why Brock Lesnar returned at Sunday's Hell in a Cell pay-per-view after only a month's absence, with the newsletter reporting Vince McMahon made him a huge offer for the Saudi Arabia show sometime in the last several weeks. And as Lesnar has still not officially signed to return to the UFC, although it's almost a given that he'll fight there early next year, their MMA promotion were unable to block his WWE return. With all this talk of big money deals though, how about we get onto some free stuff? Because Wrestletalk is gonna give you premium content for 0 money! This month marks 1 year since Luke and I started Wrestle Ramble Extra, a Patreon-exclusive podcast where Pledgehammers vote on which classic pay-per-view they want us to review, for me and Luke to go ridiculously in-depth with everything that happens on it. And to celebrate Wrestle Ramble Extra turning 1 year old, we're releasing a nearly 5-hour-long review, that's longer than the pay-per-view itself, of WrestleMania X7 for free on the podcast feed. Just click the eye above my head or link in the video description below to subscribe on iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts, and you'll see it in there totally for free. And if you like it, become a Pledgehammer on Patreon to get 2 huge exclusive Wrestletalk podcasts a month. Click the picture of me and Luke on screen now to make that happen. I've been Ollie Davis, and that was wrestling.